Ei, amor, tudo bem,
Tudo,
Cris?
querido. E você?
Joia. Boa noite, Bruno. Boa noite, pessoal.
Boa noite, boa noite. Mais uma galera chegando aí. Esperar 2
Ei,
minutinhos
primo.
aqui. Ele não tá ouvindo ainda não. Agora ele já tá ouvindo.
Bruno is your cousin? Really?
Oh, yes.
Oh, very fun.
E aí, primo?
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Sejam bem-vindos aí.
Ô, Cris, você sabe que o Bruno é meu primo, né?
Então, agora a gente tem que falar inglês, amiga. Já não pode falar em português aqui, não.
Tem 2 minutinhos aí de desconto aí. Sabe aquele...
Dá um desconto que eu tô lá no primeiro degrau.
Tá conseguindo me ouvir?
Já tem mais de um ano que você está fazendo aula, garoto.
Tá de boa aqui,
Não,
Bruno.
eu parei.
Ah,
Beleza.
você parou?
Porque se eu colocar o fone, fica baixo. Ou então vou ter que colocar o
Tá dando pra-
fone.
Tá dando pra ouvir aqui tranquilo, de boa.
Beleza.
E...
Quantas pessoas nós já temos aí? É a Rosa?
Rosa
Outra
tá aí.
Rosa.
Não, é a Rosa mesmo, a Rosa.
É a Rosa George Clooney?
É George Clooney. George Clooney.
Oi, Bruno! Boa noite!
George Clooney's in the house.
Por onde andas?
Por aqui, morrendo nesse inglês, que não vai para frente nem de jeito nenhum.
Morrendo não, tá? É muito pelo contrário, é vivendo no inglês, é diferente. Inglês traz vida. É diferente, a perspectiva é outra.
Estamos aí
Enzo.
lutando, Bruno. E você
Enzo.
já terminou o seu?
Não, o Brunão tá lá no 5, lá. O Brunão tá
Oh,
desembolando.
desculpa, eu tava ouvindo que não.
Peraí, deixa eu só fazer um pedido aqui antes. Só fazer um pedido aqui, Brunão, antes de responder.
Beleza.
Enzo, Ronilda, Rosinha, Camila, cadê as câmeras abertas aí para mim? Vamos lá, hoje é aula especial.
Bruno, por quê?
Não, aula especial, quero câmeras abertas aí, me ajuda aí. Mesmo que vai ficar só de ouvinte aí.
Peraí que eu vou prender meu cabelo.
Beleza. Cadê Camila? Cadê Ronilda?
Amém, viu, Bruno?
Aí, Camila. Aí eu botei fé.
Hello.
Tá grande, hein?
Hoje a turma tá grande, Então é o seguinte, moçada. A gente vai virar a chavinha do inglês daqui a pouco. Como eu combinei com vocês, o pessoal da turma da Ju, da Ronilda, o Edilson deve estar chegando aí, a Rosinha, o pessoal vai ficar mais como ouvinte, né? Para poder ver, para poder sentir como é que funciona. Então, assim, eu vou acabar perguntando mais para o Bruno, para a Cris, para a Camila, Ivone, Fran, o Enzo, beleza? Então, assim, eu vou fazer um aquecimento aqui antes de eu chamar o nosso convidado especial, só para a gente poder virar a chavinha. Porque, assim, qual que é a minha ideia aqui hoje, tá? É uma aula normal, né? Então, assim, o que eu queria, principalmente para a gente fazer esse aquecimento, que eu queria que vocês tentassem não ficar falando em português. É óbvio que uma hora que você não conseguir falar alguma coisa, não tem problema você virar para mim e falar assim, Bruno, help me. How do I say? E vai lá. Mas tenta não ficar assim, ai meu Deus, como é que pergunta? Tipo assim, porque eu quero o menos possível de português para a gente ativar ao máximo aqui o nosso inglês do cérebro aí. Beleza? Então, assim, o importante é comunicação. E no final eu vou comentar alguma coisa com vocês que eu quero mostrar, principalmente, que à medida que vocês vão avançando, mais que às vezes acham que não sabe nada, vocês já conseguem ter uma comunicação efetiva em inglês. Eu estou criando até um termo novo, que é o ICIE, que é Effective Communication in English, né? Que é você atingir os seus objetivos. É entender e se fazer entender. Beleza? Então, a gente vai virar a chavinha para o inglês, e aí, nesse sentido. Óbvio que no final, né, se a gente tiver tempo e tal, eu vou abrir para mais perguntas, até para o pessoal aí do módulo 1, etc. Quiser, pode estar falando com ele. Mas, enfim, vamos começar aqui primeiro, e aí vocês vão entendendo aí a levada. Beleza? A levada não de levadeza, a levada do ritmo. Então, vamos lá. Deixa eu só ver aqui. Just a moment. Então, beleza. Podemos virar para a chavinha do inglês? Alguém queria me perguntar alguma coisa antes? Antes da gente virar para a chavinha do inglês aqui?
Não.
Não? Ivone, sua câmera sumiu aí. Tá.
Tô aqui.
Aí, beleza. Ronilda, Milena,
Bruno.
abre essa câmera aí, vamos ver vocês. Diga lá, Frank, tá me chamando?
Isso. A minha câmera frontal trincou em cima. Então vai ficar com muito reflexo.
Não tem
Tá
problema,
muito
não.
ruim,
Não,
que aí
tá.
eu posso...
Assim,
Eu
cara, então,
desligava, porque eu só tô enxergando um trem claro. Eu não me enxergo.
aqui pra gente tá bom. Se tiver te
Tá
incomodando
normal,
aí,
né?
assim, tem esse reflexo, tá falando, mas assim, é melhor com a câmera aberta com reflexo do que sem. Isso aí é pra te iluminar no inglês de
beleza.
hoje. Beleza. Mais alguém quer fazer alguma pergunta? Antes da gente virar a chavinha do inglês aqui.
Bruno, fala uma coisa para mim. Eu posso devendo mais alguma coisa? Não, né?
Lá dos deveres?
É,
Acho que não. Inclusive, eu ainda preciso corrigir o seu que você me mandou lá.
tá bom.
Tá
Bom,
bom?
mas já mandei, né?
Show.
Não devendo mais nada, né?
Tá em dia, tá em dia. Show de bola. All right, so let's speak English a little bit, right? So good evening, everybody, and welcome to the class. So I'm going to start with you, Enzo. So how are you today, Enzo?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm fine too. Thanks for asking me. So what about your weekend, Enzo? Was it good? What did you do?
Yes, in the Sunday, we went to like a mountain.
What's the name of this mountain?
In Português, is Pico do Soldado.
And is it distant from your house or no?
No, it's in my city.
So how many minutes from your house?
I think about a half or an hour because it's not very because it's difficult to
The access.
there.
The access
Yes.
to there is not very easy.
Is a dirt road.
Okay. And did everybody from your house go?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Was it on Sunday, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Very good. Very good. So what about you, Deborah? How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Very good. So, Deborah, is your mother better because of the corona? Is she okay?
My mother's better, thank you, God.
Oh, thank God. This is good. This is good. And what about your weekend? How was your weekend?
My weekend, is good. My mother is better, and I'm happy because.
Yes, I imagine. I imagine. And did you have to study this weekend? What did you do?
I can study because I take care of my mother.
Okay. So you're like a doctor or a nurse this weekend. Yes, very good, very good. So, Fran, how are you, Fran?
I'm fine.
Very good. So celebrating the birthday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yes. Okay. Your
4 days.
4 days. Your birthday was on Friday, on Saturday. When was the birthday?
My birthday is... Oh, esqueci o domingo. Sunday.
It was on Sunday. Very good. So my birthday is in May. It was May the 2nd. Your birthday is in May. Yvonne's birthday is in May. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So anybody else from May here? Anybody else from May? or no? No? All right, very good. And okay, let me see. What about you, Marília? How are you today?
Good evening, Bruno.
Good evening.
My bad.
Okay.
My bad.
The weekend was bad?
I bet.
Yes.
Sad.
Why? Problems?
I took the vaccine, coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
My arms hurts.
Oh,
my body
Mhm.
headache.
So like a reaction because of the shot, right?
Yes, yes.
But today it's okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So Marília, this is like pain, but it's a good pain because you get the vaccination, right? So
Yeah,
it hurts,
yes.
but it's a good pain. All right, very good, excellent. And you, Camila, how are you today?
I am fine, thank you.
And Camila, did you have a good weekend? How was your weekend?
Repeat, please.
How was your weekend? Saturday, Sunday, was it good?
Good.
So what did you do, Camila, this weekend?
I relax in my house. I drank a beer.
Beer and wine. I saw on Instagram. Yes, and wine. Okay, so here we have specialists in wine. Chris, Rosinha, they love wine. They are specialists. So, Chris, how are you today?
I'm fine.
Very good.
Real fine.
Did you drink wine this weekend?
Yes.
Normally it's a secret. I say, hey, how many bottles of wine? And she says, no, it's a secret. I can't tell you. All right. and what else did you do this weekend?
Oh, this weekend is amazing. I did a new course, Constelação Familiar.
Okay.
And I started on Saturday and finished on Sunday. But we had a friend of mine, a friend of us, Rosa and Ju, had a birthday on Sunday.
Okay.
And so we go to her house like a surprise. It's very, very good.
So
and you did a live with all of friends. It's very good.
The other people from the club, right? From the
yes.
Okay, very good.
BH in Rio.
Yeah. So connection, BH, Rio de Janeiro.
Yes.
Okay. And the course was Saturday and Sunday. In the morning, in the afternoon, or all day long?
All day. All day.
All day long. Okay, very good.
9 a.m. until 17 a.m. 17 a.m.
Very good. So
no, 19 a.m. p.m.
So 7 p.m. 7 at night. From
7 p.m. 7 p.m.
Okay, very good, very good. So let me just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just send the link here for some people. And what about you, Ivone? How are you today?
Good evening, Bruno. I am fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good too.
Oi!
So, how was your
miss
weekend?
you.
I miss you too.
Yeah. So we need.
Lost.
Yeah, we need to start these classes in group again, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So, Ivone, how was your weekend?
Good. I watching the film Milagre na Cela 7. Amazing. Beautiful.
Beautiful?
Super recomendo, como eu falo.
Como eu falo, não. What is the question? How do I say?
How do I say?
Very good. So I really recommend.
Yes, this is.
Okay, very. And you watch it on Saturday or on Sunday?
And Sunday.
On Sunday, very good, very good.
In Saturday, this I more beer.
Okay, drinking beer.
I drinking beer.
Okay, very good. As usual, it's normal. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So what about you, Brunão? So just one more here. And you, Brunão, how was your weekend? What did you do?
Hi, teacher. Good evening. Hi, everyone. So in the last weekend, I didn't work. I stayed home with Charles, with Todd.
Todd is the dog. All right. Okay. So did you study English this weekend?
Yes, I study a lot. I study until 24.
Until class 24. Okay.
Yes.
And
yes.
Do you think it was easy, difficult, so? How was it?
I think so. Some things it's easy, like 24 class. And some things it's easy.
So what about the passive voice? Was it easy, difficult? What's your opinion about the passive voice?
So the passive voice is 24 class.
So it's easy.
It's more difficult.
More difficult.
Yes, it started in 24 class.
Yeah, because 24, 25, they continue with the passive voice.
Because I stopped it in 24.
Very good, very good. So let me see, welcome. We have here Ligia is in the class. Welcome, Luisa. There are some people just with numbers that I don't know the name. So people, if you want to open your cameras, it's much more beautiful. It's much better. All right. So we are warming up. So I'm going to share my screen and ask some questions to some people. So just a second. Let me see which one. I'm going to start with this one here. Okay. So can you guys see my screen? Yes, can you guys see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Very good, very good. So Bruno, can you ask this question here to Enzo, please?
Enzo, what do you when your cell phone battery dies?
I charge it.
I charge it. Very good, very good. So Enzo, can you ask this question here? Actually, it's one sentence, but like a question. Can you ask it to Deborah, please?
Give me a synonym for buy.
I think purchase.
Purchase, very good, very good. Excellent. And so, Chris, if I have the sentence, the last time I purchased something was a week ago, what would be a question for this answer here, if it was a conversation? Are you there, Chris? Oh, yes, your microphone, Chris. So, yeah.
Hi.
Okay.
The last time I purchased something was a week ago.
Yeah, so this is the answer, okay? I want you to give me the question for this.
When I purchase, when I purchase something the last time.
Yeah, so, but what is the WH word for date? Use what, where, when, how, why? What would be the correct here? if you want to know about the time, if you want to know about the date.
No, not when the time.
So
Not
when, very good. Yes, very good. So you can say
when the person. What I did? I did when?
I don't remember, but it was different.
Oh, okay. Oh, what was the last time you purchased something?
Yeah, what was the last time or when was? It's the two possibilities are correct.
But I can use when to.
Yes, no problems. It's perfectly okay. All right. Very good. Very good. So, Chris, can you read and ask this question here to Enzo, please?
Enzo, when you receive something that you purchase on the internet, there is a piece of paper with information about the product in the box. What's the name of this piece of paper?
It is the label.
It's the label. Very good. It is the label. Perfect. And Enzo, can you please ask this question here to Brunão?
How can you run a laptop?
I think it's a battery.
Okay, so battery is one possibility. And what's possibility number two?
I think it's a cab. The cab electricity.
Electricity, very good. So you can use the electricity, right? So you can run it using electricity or the batteries. Very good, very good. Yes. So Bruno, ask this question here to Deborah, please.
Deborah, my friend, what's the correct verb to use when you go to a restaurant and you ask for your food?
Order.
Order, very good. So that's the verb is order. Good. And Deborah, if the waiter wants to know if you are prepared to tell the food and drink that you want, can you give me a possible question for this situation?
I forgot, but I'm trying. Are you ready for next order?
Sorry, repeat.
You read to order.
Oh, very good. So, but the pronunciation a little bit different. It's this, but the pronunciation is different. So, can you, Enzo, tell?
Read to order.
So, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay.
Ready, read. Oh my God, sorry.
Very good. So, Deborah, ask this question to Bruno, please.
What's the model of your cell phone?
My cell phone, it's a Samsung.
My cell phone is a Samsung. Very good, very good. Perfect. And here we have Bruno, ask this question here to Chris.
Chris, the last time I offered to help someone was yesterday.
The last time I offered to help someone was yesterday.
Very good. So, and what did you do? What did you offer to help?
What was the last time you offered to help someone?
So my question is, what was the last time you offered?
Oh, me?
Yes, you. Yeah.
Oh, I think I have to give you a question.
Yeah, actually it was like but it was because I'm sorry, I was talking to you and I was calling to our guest, so I got confused a little bit. Okay. So
okay.
my bad here.
I think last week I help people.
Okay. What kind of help? What kind of help?
Um, someone that I know have to be very nervous about a disease. And so I go to her house, talk to her, and I did some practice with technicals. With
Is
her.
she a patient or she is a friend of yours?
No, a friend of other friend.
So a friend's friend, you can say.
A friend's friend.
Very good, very good.
I
So
didn't know her until
now.
last week. Yes.
Okay. And do you think you could help? Was it a good help?
Oh yes.
Excellent. Very good, very good. So let me see. So here we have now Adriana, welcome to the class. Wallison, welcome to the class. Cynthia, welcome to the class. And I just don't know where my guest is. Jesus Christ, let me see here. He's telling me. All right. So no problems, Leisha. I see your message here about the microphone. No problems. So let me see if my guest is here. I'm looking for him. E moçada, aquele negócio que eu falei no começo, mesmo quem for participar como ouvinte, abre a câmera aí para ficar bonito, abre a câmera aí pra gente, vamos ver vocês aí. So come on, yes, Wallison, very good. What about you, Luisa, Lígia? Come on, open your cameras. Frederico. Let me see. And I'm waiting for him. Let me see. Are you there, Jason?
Oh,
yes, I am.
Rosinha now. Hi, Rosinha.
Yes. So, man, I was worried that you forgot about us.
No, not at all. I just got back from a trip, so I went on a small vacation. So, and the flight arrived very late, and because of the weather and so many logistical issues and problems.
Very good, very good. So,
Jesus Christ.
All right. So hold on, Brunel. Relax, Brunel. So, Jason, first of all, thank you very much, man, for your time. I really appreciate that you're here. So, like you said, you're coming from a trip, the weather, so problems. And so, thank you very much, bro, for your time and for your attention. Okay. So, Jason, my friend, here we have different levels, students with different levels, all right? So some people will be just like listening, okay? Some other people are going to talk to you. Some other people are going to ask you questions, all right? So they want to know about language. They want to know about culture. Well, they've got some questions, okay?
Okay.
So I would ask you to introduce yourself, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have questions for introductions. So I think it's not going to be necessary question now, okay? I mean, it's not going to be necessary for you to introduce yourself before the questions. Okay?
Okay.
Very good, very good. So I'm going to start with Deborah. Can you, Deborah, ask one question to our friend here, please?
Hi. I want to know how did the Americans deal with a pandemic?
Well, until
And Jason, and just I forgot to tell you, since we have like really beginners, like try to speak slow so they can understand you better, right? Just a tip And yeah, actually just a request.
Okay.
I'm sorry to interrupt again, but I'm gonna write the question here for everybody to understand, okay? So Deborah is asking about the pandemic and how the Americans reacted, how the Americans deal with the pandemic, okay? Very good question.
Okay. So the pandemic was very difficult for us because initially there was a lot of misinformation, and then it was turned into a very political issue. So many different states treated the pandemic in different ways depending on the government, but it has been very different, just like in Britain and just the entire world.
So I think you said correctly. It was a problem, the misunderstanding, right? Like no information about the disease in the beginning, right? So everybody confused. And then, like you said, like political things involved, right? But what about the situation now, Jason? How do you see the situation at the moment?
At the moment, I think it's getting much better because a lot of other people are continuing this thing, a lot of precautions to not infect other people.
Very good. So the connection was a little bit bad now, but so you said that it's getting a lot better, the situation, right? And then in the end, what did you say?
I said more people are getting vaccinated. More people are taking or being vaccinated, and so they're still maintaining the social distancing and the other cautionary. What's the word? What's an easy word I'm looking for?
Yeah. So actually, I like, you see, people, the vocabulary, social distancing, right? So this that you have to be isolated, social distancing. Very good. Very good.
Right. So people are still quarantined. Some are, and others are maintaining or treating the pandemic as if it still was as it was 1 month ago.
Man, the internet, it's not that good right now, but I think we can understand. It's like
I think the peak in the internet.
Wait.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah, it's not that good. Oh, there it is. Okay, it should be better now.
Yes, I think it's much better now because you were like a robot, you know?
Right.
Yeah, but now I think it's okay. So people, does anybody have a second question? Because Jason said that the situation is getting better because lots of people getting vaccinated. So does anybody have a question related to this? Wow, I think he lost the connection.
No, I'm still here. Hold on.
Oh, okay, good.
No, I'm just trying to improve my connection here.
Where is he?
By the way, hey guys, what do you think about my mug? Huh? Beautiful teacher. Yes. And here, my message for you. Falar inglês liberta. Let's speak English.
I can't agree more, my friend.
I want one.
Yeah, so you see, Brunel using rich vocabulary. Can you repeat, Brunel? Can you repeat for us?
I can't agree
That's
more.
true.
Yes, I can't agree more. Perfect, Brunel. That's Falar Inglês Liberta. That's the hashtag. So, Jason, let me know when you're ready again, okay?
All right, I'm back. Yeah, I'm just trying to make the signal better. That's all.
Oh, that would be great. So, people, does anybody have a second question related to vaccination? Anybody?
What?
I want to know if anybody here has a second question related to the vaccination in the United States.
I have one more.
Great, Deborah. Let's go.
Can people already live without masking?
So if people are already without masks, yeah, if people are like walking on the street, like not wearing masks, this kind of things.
Yes. So it really depends on where you are. Some businesses and some establishments they do not require you wear a mask if you have been vaccinated.
So you have to walk with the proof of your vaccination? And
you don't have to, but they're giving what we call the honor code or honor system, basically saying, okay, you will be truthful by not wearing your mask if you have not, if you have been vaccinated.
So it's a question of like being honest or not. You don't have to prove. You just say, okay, no, I have been vaccinated. Yes.
Right.
Excellent.
His name is Jacob, I understand?
No, Jason.
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 I have a question.
Sure.
Jason, how many type of vaccine have in USA?
I believe there are 4. They are Moderna, the Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, and I think AstraZeneca. But the 2 most popular ones are Pfizer and Moderna.
Pfizer and Moderna. Okay, it's all right.
Very good, very good. And Bruno, you asked it about his name. His name is Jason. And Jason, can you explain why is your name Jason?
Because I was born on Friday the 13th.
Okay.
About the move? No.
Yes. Yes. His birthday. He was born like on a Friday the 13th. He was
of October during Halloween.
Yes, during the Halloween.
Yes, I'm afraid about the move. So.
And Jason, Bruno, I had three questions for Jason's, okay?
All right. Go
Jason, how are you? Fine?
Fine, and you?
Tell me, how, the last one, Bruno.
Okay, all right. I'm just waiting. All right.
How do you know my teacher, my English teacher?
Very good question, Chris.
And do you have any secret?
Oh,
you have any secret for that tell to us, for us?
Did you get it, Jason?
Oh, okay.
Did you get the 2 questions? Did you get the 2 questions, man?
No, not
yes.
And so I tell you the other question is the better.
Oh, the second question is the best question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, the third one, because I don't know if you understood. He wants to know how you met me, and if you have secrets about myself to tell them.
Yes, I have lots of secrets to tell.
So people, thank you very much for the class. I hope you like it. That's it.
No, so I know Bruno because we used to work together at the International YMCA years ago. And then in 2006, when I moved back to Brazil to work for about 3 months for an internship, I lived with Bruno and his family.
Oh.
Yeah. So Jason was
and the
here.
second part of your question.
And the secret is very good.
The secret, he hasn't told anybody, but he's also a lifeguard.
man. Okay.
Bruno and Jason works together in the past, yes?
Yes, we did. Yes.
I used to live with him and his family.
Yeah. So so it's a secret.
And
Just a moment.
the great question.
Just a moment. Just to explain. Chris, just a moment. Just a moment. So he said that I am a lifeguard, a person who saves other people. So, but I cannot tell you why he's saying this. It's really a secret, yeah. And he cannot tell you. That's a really secret, yeah. Maybe one day I'll tell you. No, I'll never tell you.
No, Bruno.
No. Okay, so this is something from years ago. I was single, and like just starts off single people doing crazy things, but years ago. Now I have a family, I have a daughter, so yeah. I'm just a teacher now, not lifeguard anymore.
Oh, Jason, you can tell us about it.
He tells the story so much better.
So yes, Chris, the next question.
The next question. Are you prepared?
Prepared for?
Would you marry me so I had the green card?
You would have to get in line. I've had 4 or 5 women ask me that question. So
So and she has a sequence of the question. She predicted you would say no.
If you don't know, marry me, it's okay. But you have a cousin to introduce me?
I have a very big family, so yes.
I want a green card, so.
That's okay. In Portuguese, we have an expression, Jason, that's like, for example, as like, o Bruno sendo Bruno. For example, when I was a lifeguard. So this is Chris sendo Chris. So Christina being Christina, like.
Chris being Christina. Yeah.
She's being herself here. All right. So guys, just before we move to the next question, I would like to take a picture because I would like to post. That's a very beautiful class. So I'm gonna ask one more time. So come on, people, open your cameras. So just and do like a pose for the picture. Is it pose that we say, Jason? Do a pose for the picture when I want people like to get prepared for a picture?
Right.
Yes, pose. Very good, very good.
Pose, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So let's go, people. Smiling for me. Cha. That's beautiful. Thank you very much. So let's go to the next class. Next question. So Yvonne, would you like to ask a question?
Yes. Hi, Johnson. How are you?
Fine, and you?
Fine, thank you. My name is Yvonne. Nice to meet you. Jason, can you tell us how you meet Bruno?
Yeah, so we used to work together at the YMCA. He was a candidate to be a part of a program to come to the United States to work in the American summer camps. And that's how I met him. And then a few years later, I went to work in Brazil again, and I lived with his family.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. One more question. You know Brazil. Which city do you want to visit?
Do I want to visit? I've been to a lot of cities, but now I would like to visit. I would say, what's the word? What's the one up north, Bruno? The sand dunes, not Natal, but Maranhão.
Maranhão?
Maranhão.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And but tell the cities that you know in Brazil. What are the cities you know in Brazil? This one you want to go, but which cities you have already been to?
So of course I know Rio. I know Cabo Frio, like the and Buzios. What else? São Paulo, but just the airport. Belo Horizonte.
Yeah.
Where else? Salvador, Porto Seguro. Where else? Mangue Seco, Natal, Fortaleza, Recife.
He knows Brazil better than us people. He knows Brazil.
And yeah, that's it.
All right, very
Okay,
good.
okay, thank you.
Excellent, excellent.
Welcome.
So
no more than me.
no more than you? No, sorry, Bonnie, I didn't understand.
No more than me.
Oh, yeah. More than me, definitely. Very good, excellent. So, who else? Who wants to ask another question to our friend here? So, Brunão, Enzo.
So, and Jason, and in your opinion, what the more difficult about the Brazilians to learn English?
Very good question.
To active fluency in USA. Do you understand?
What would I say for Brazilians is more difficult to learn English?
Yes.
Some of the pronunciations might be difficult, like the R's that we have are different. It's more like the R from Sao Paulo. And what else? Like the past tense of words that end with a consonant, like, actually, I'll write it for you. Like, one thing that I've noticed is words that start with S. Like, say for instance, how do most people say that?
Right.
Well, yeah, like, but how do they say it there?
You what? What is it?
Like, how do most Brazilians say that? Can you hear me?
Sprite.
Right. So most of them say they say it like this. But in English you only say just the S, just like you would say what's the word for simple in Portuguese?
For simple. Simples.
Right. There's no like this, right? There's no
No.
Yeah.
So it's the same way. That's one thing that I noticed. And then, like, you would say, I want to write two words here, and then you can pronounce them both.
So while you're writing, let me say, normally, Jason, when I'm teaching my students, I used to tell them to think about a snake, like doing the like. So it's not student,
right?
Student,
right?
Like
snake,
sprite.
right?
Yes.
Right, right. And then another would be words that end with a T or a D. Let's see, dated, dropped. Like, say, dated. Oh, wait, there it is right here. Dated. And then what would this be right here?
Arrived.
No, it'd be just arrived. So the E is silent. Yeah. So anytime there's not a T or a D, you pronounce it.
About the
pronounce it
pronunciation,
like
it's more difficult, yes?
Yeah, you pronounce you don't
Right.
pronounce the E. You don't
Arrived.
pronounce the E. It's just arrived, exactly. But if it has a T for a D, that's when you pronounce that ED.
Understand, my friend.
Got it. And then those are the only two things that, and then the R's and the H's.
Excellent. Very good question. Very good question. So some people are arriving. Welcome, everybody. So Fred, would you like to ask a question?
Hello, Jason.
Hello.
How are you, guy? It's very good to see you.
Yes, been a long time.
Hello, my lifeguard teacher. How are you?
I'm doing good. These lives are dangerous. These lives are dangerous. All right.
Like you, Jason, I know some secrets about my old friend Bruno.
Oh, yes. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
But now Bruno is so disappeared like you. I don't know why. I think he married and now he is in jail.
No, it's the pandemic.
I don't know him anymore.
It's the pandemic. Just the pandemic.
The pandemic, yeah. Let's blame it on the pandemic.
And Jason, it's a little question. So when we gonna see you again here in Brazil, in Belo Horizonte, to drink some beer? So come on, guy. When you back?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna try sometime this year. It has to be very soon. It's been almost 4 years since I was there, so.
4 years the last time? Long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good.
It's been way too long.
We want to see the Will Smith cousin here again, guys.
Yeah. Will Smith cousin. That's awesome. So, Fran, do you have another question? The microphone.
Hello, good evening, Jason.
Good evening.
What you like best about American culture?
Very good question, Fran.
American culture. So we're such a mix of different cultures, so it's hard to say, but I would say probably music and our desire for variety. So that can mean
desire, people, is desejo, right? Desire. So the desire for what?
Variety.
So
varieties that can mean for different options for different choices, food or for different people, things like that.
Excellent. Very good. Very good. So Deborah, I think you have more questions. Brunel, Enzo, do you have questions, Enzo?
Yes. What do you like in your country and in Brazil?
What do I like here? I like it's going to be an odd statement, but I like our movie theaters here. But in Brazil, I like the beaches.
Do you have
very pretty.
Do you have a favorite one? Favorite beach here?
I would probably what's the one? Búzios.
Búzios. Very good.
But where do you live in USA?
I live in Houston, in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like Houston, we have a problem. Very good, very good. So, so I asked Deborah. I think you have more questions, right, Deborah? Do you have another one? Or no? And Brunão too. I guess Brunão has more questions. But let's go, Deborah. You can go first. Or no more? Okay.
What the most common food in United States?
What is the most what? I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
Food, the most common food.
The most food.
Depends on the region where you live. A lot of people think that all we eat are sandwiches, which is not true. But it really just depends where you live and I guess the type of culture that you live in. So in Texas, the most popular food here is what we call Tex-Mex. It's like a blend of Mexican, Mexican and American food. A lot of barbecue here in Texas, and because we're so close to Louisiana, we have a lot of food that's called Cajun, because there's a culture here called Cajun. It's very that influences our region. So it really just depends on the region that you live, the culture that you grew up in, and what your preference is.
Very good, very good.
Jason, one more question.
Sure.
In your opinion, there is or there are a series it's better for in English, or it's irrelevant?
Is there a series that's good for English?
Yes, yes.
It depends on your level.
To learn English.
Okay, but you're talking about city, like a city, or TV series, Bruno?
No, city.
Oh, city. Okay, a city in the United States.
Series. Yes.
Let's see, the best series, I would say it depends on your level. So
to begin, for example.
Beginner,
yes.
Any children's shows, like maybe Sesame Street.
No, but he's asking about a city, like a city in the US, like
for example,
New York.
Yes,
city, not
Boston.
TV series.
Oh, series. Okay.
Series, okay.
So a city, I would say somewhere in the Midwest, because there is a more very plain English, and it's not too fast and it's not too slow. So somewhere in the Midwest, like Chicago or St. Louis, those places don't really have a very distinct accent. It's very plain English. And so I would think those would be the best places. Now, if you were to go to New York or Boston, they speak very fast. And their lifestyle is very fast paced too. If you come to the South, where I live, people speak a little bit more slower, but they're more warmer and happier, but the accent is very nasally, or maybe somewhere along the West Coast, like Los Angeles or San Francisco. Their English is very plain too.
So,
in Boston, people speaks fast, very fast.
Generally, in the Northeast, they speak much faster. Plus, the Bostonian accent is very ugly.
So you don't like the accent from Boston?
Boston have a very Brazilians, I think.
They have a lot of Brazilians there in Boston. Yeah, the Northeast, Boston, New Jersey, New York, they have a lot of Brazilians up there. Okay, and in Florida, of course, down in the South.
Thank you, Jason.
Yes, Chris. What did you say, Chris?
If you had different accents in USA, like in Brazil?
Yes, we do.
Because in Brazil, sometimes when you talk with someone, and the South is very different from the North. And
right.
USA is the same?
It's the exact same. Yes, it's the exact same. Most of the accents, the distinct accents here are in the north and the south, or what we call northeast and then the south. On the west coast and midwest, there aren't that many accents. It's all very plain. But because of the regions, of course, each one is going to have very different accents. So if I were to go to New York, people would recognize, my accent, and I could easily recognize someone from New York as well. But even within the certain regions, they have a general accent, but each city sometimes also has different, accents. So there's a very general accent for the South, but I can tell when somebody's from New Orleans or from Atlanta or from Florida, the state in general. I can tell just by the way they talk. But if I were to go to New York or the Northeast, they have mainly maybe three different accents. So I can tell a New Yorker accent, the difference between a New Yorker accent from a Bostonian accent to someone that's from, Maine or something like that.
Okay.
Great.
Teacher, I can do a last question.
Go on, man. Go on. Ask a last question.
About the curious, okay? Do you speak Portuguese?
Okay.
Do you speak some words in Portuguese?
Just a second. Do not answer this question right now. Just a second, Jason. Just a second, okay, Bruno? Does anybody have a different question? One more question. Does anybody want?
I have.
Okay, go on, Enzo.
What Brazilians do that is strange for the Americans?
What Brazilians do that what, Enzo?
That is strange.
Oh, it's strange. Okay. Very good question, Enzo. Very good question, man.
Oh, hot dogs. Those are strange. Those are very strange. Hot dogs, like here, the most typical American hot dog is just ketchup, mustard, sometimes relish, which is like pickles, like really small, minced pickles. And sometimes you have, beans, cheese, and onions. But in Brazil, you have carrots, peas, potato sticks, corn, everything. Mashed potatoes. Yeah, that's for me. That's very strange.
But do you like it?
No.
Okay. Whoa, Jesus. My internet, I lost my connection. Can you guys hear me?
Okay, there you go. Yes.
So I was like, Jesus, I'm the host here. All right. So I understood you said that it's very strange and then you don't like it. Okay, all right. Who else before Jason answers Bruno's question? Anyone else want to ask anything? No? Então vamos lá, Jason.
I have a map here. I have a quick map. So I don't know if you can really see it, but
let me try.
This is where I live.
Let me see. Let me try to. Hey, people, can you see him bigger now? It's or no, just for me. No.
It's a map. The series.
Yeah, it's a map.
Yeah. So I don't know if you can really see the way it is, but
Chicago.
Yeah, here's Houston. This is where I live. This is Houston. This is in Texas, right here where I live. Over here there's Disney right there in Florida. There's Miami here at the bottom. There's Washington, D.C., the capital. Here's New York City. Where is it? Yeah, New York City right here. And there's Boston. And over here is Chicago. and here's Las Vegas, and here is Los Angeles, LA. So this is just to give you a little bit of reference of where I live compared to the rest of, the more popular cities here in the U.S.
Houston, it's the 4th biggest city in the U.S.
It's the 4th, but they say within the next few years, it'll be the 3rd largest. So you have currently New York, then Los Angeles, then Chicago, but Houston will pass Chicago as the 3rd largest city.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
So in a few years.
In a few years, yeah, because so many people are leaving. Let's just say this: so many people are moving from everywhere else, from Chicago, from LA, especially from California and LA. Everybody's moving here.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see it.
because the cost of living is much cheaper, and then it's just the cost of living is so much affordable and cheaper.
Very good. So I'm just here, gallery view. All right. So anyone else? No? Então vamos lá então, Jason. Responde a pergunta do Bruno aí. Ele te perguntou se você fala português. Gasta seu português aí.
Não, meu português está muito... eu falo, mas meu português está muito enferrujado, porque faz quase 4 anos que não estou no Brasil. E eu trabalho na Petrobras aqui, Petrobras América. Só que a Petrobras América meio que faliu, né? Eles fizeram como que fala? Isso aí da divestment, I guess you would say, uma venda, né? Venderam 80% do escritório do portfólio aqui nos Estados Unidos. Então eu saí da Petrobras, mas eu continuo praticando meu português porque eu faço parte de uma banda brasileira e eu também sou graduado de capoeira, então eu dou aula de capoeira aqui também, e o contramestre aqui, ele é paulista, e outro instrutor de capoeira aqui também ele é baiano, então a gente conversa em português. É assim que eu mantenho, né? Eu tento praticar mais o meu português, mas esses dias está muito complicado por causa da pandemia, e a gente não consegue reunir como antes. Mas eu acho que meu português está muito enferrujado.
Nada. Tá bom
excelente.
Demais.
Tá falando legal.
Aí, ó, o André tá falando aqui, ó, escreveu no chat aí, vamos capoeirar. O Jason, eu costumo falar que o Jason ele é mais brasileiro que eu, gente. Ele só... deixa eu contar para vocês uma história aqui. Mas abre as câmeras aí, todo mundo, abre as câmeras aí.
Eu faço judô.
Eu quero ver o rostinho de todo mundo. Olha só, a primeira vez, aí no final das contas, o Jason, ele já veio aqui para minha casa, né? Muitas vezes, né? Teve essa primeira vez, tal, ficou hospedado aqui, a gente virou irmãozaço mesmo, depois tiveram várias outras. E aí, só que antes, na primeira vez que ele foi vir, eu virei para minha mãe, né? Eu ainda morava, não era casado, não, morava com os meus pais. Eu falei, mãe, eu queria hospedar um americano aqui e tal. Aí eu dava aula em escolas em Belo Horizonte, e minha mãe tá assim, meu filho, mas aqui só você que fala inglês, como é que nós vamos fazer aqui com esse americano aqui dentro de casa? Aí eu falei, não, mãe, ele fala inglês, ele fala português. Aí minha mãe, que fala português americano? Eu falei, mãe, fala. Ela não acreditou não, mas tipo assim, ela não ia negar um pedido do filho, né? Aí chegou no dia de eu buscar o Jason no aeroporto, cara, minha mãe, assim, desde manhã ela já acordou suando frio. Ai, meu Deus, um americano aqui, um americano. E aí, o que aconteceu? Aí fui buscar ele. Aí, tal, busquei, né? Eu já o conhecia, mas nunca tinha ficado aqui. Quando ele chegou aqui em casa, que eu estacionei o carro dentro da garagem, que ele desceu, que ele virou assim para minha mãe e falou assim, oi, boa noite, prazer. Minha mãe já deu um abraço nesse menino? Ai, meu Deus, você fala português mesmo.
Graças a Deus, né?
Graças a Deus, porque ela ficou aliviada, porque ela realmente estava com medo. E assim, eu falava com ela, falei, mãe, o Jason já conhece aqui? Cara, é a melhor coisa do mundo que tem, ainda mais quando você é amigo, você hospedar o Jason, porque não tem frescuragem nenhuma. Fala disso, você sabe que eu trabalho tal hora. Cara, ele anda em Belo Horizonte para tudo que é lado, sabe? Assim, fazer sozinho, vai no Mercado Central. Assim, juro para vocês, teve 2006, a gente estava Copa do Mundo e tal, aí a gente numa multidão assistindo o jogo, né? Época de aglomeração, lá numa região famosa aqui em Belo Horizonte, que um monte de gente, e eu andava com o Jason, aquele multidão mesmo, direto, passava os outros, assim, nem me conhecia, alguém falou, o Jason ali ia chegar e ficava conversando, eu ficava lá esperando, o brasileiro lá, esperando o Jason conversar, conheci um monte de gente, cara, assim, foi muito bacana, né, Jason? Essa época foi muito
Bons
bom.
tempos. Que época boa, né?
Bom saber dessa habilidade do Jason, porque eu não moro no Brasil, eu moro agora em Lima, no Peru, e eu tenho uma empresa de eventos brasileiros. Todos os países que eu moro sempre levam a nossa cultura, né? Então, quando terminar essa pandemia, eu vou te contactar, vou trazer você para cá para a gente fazer evento.
É isso, pode sim, pode levar a gente para lá, que estamos
Trago sim, maior prazer.
à disposição.
Legal.
Tudo que você quer de música brasileira, a gente toca.
Galera,
tudo que você quer de música brasileira, a gente toca. Samba de enredo, axé, que mais? Samba de raiz, tudo.
Eu morei, há 6 anos atrás, morei no Panamá. E lá eu consegui achar uma empresa panamenha que dançavam samba. Mas, assim, a menina dançava espetacular. Então, eles já eram contratados, meu fixo, para todos os eventos brasileiros. E ninguém acreditava que ela era panamenha. Parecia brasileira mesmo.
Pelo jeito que ela sambava.
É.
Legal. A gente já fez vários shows aqui com dançarinas, né, de samba, e até fizemos abrir os shows do Sérgio Mendes, do Grupo Revelação, do...
Que legal.
Gilberto Gil, Diogo Nogueira, Djavan, quem mais veio aqui que a gente abriu o show?
Vocês abriram o show? Eu lembro de uma história, não sei se vocês abriram o show ou se você só emprestou o coisa do Jorge Aragão, que eu lembro que você me mandou mensagem assim.
Foi Jorge Aragão, foi ano passado.
Cara, o Jorge Aragão, cara.
Ano passado, o Jorge Aragão. Ele veio aqui.
Que legal.
Bacana demais.
Então, pode contratar a gente, que nosso portfólio...
Com certeza, já anotei aqui já.
Moçada, antes de a gente ir para uma próxima pergunta, eu queria pedir uma coisa para vocês. Se está sendo bacana, se está contribuindo para vocês de alguma forma, tira uma foto da tela aí. Quero todo mundo fazer uma pose aí e eu quero que me marque lá. Faz um stories lá, fala aula de inglês, falar em inglês liberta, qualquer coisa assim, e eu quero que me marque lá, que eu quero repostar lá nos meus stories. Todo mundo faz aí, ó, pose aí para a galera tirar foto.
Sorri aí, Jason.
Vai lá. Todo mundo tirando foto, tira foto. Quero todo mundo postando, hein? Eu não vi que ninguém com o telefone na mão, então eu vou ter que tirar aqui, né?
O meu tá aqui.
O meu também.
Eu quero todo mundo. Aí vamos lá.
Já fiz o print,
Usando o
já.
meu telefone, não tem jeito.
Vai lá. Tchau.
Ai, Jason vai ficar mais famoso.
Qual que vai ser a hashtag? Hashtag falar inglês liberta, beleza? Todo mundo faz o hashtag falar inglês liberta e me marca lá. Beleza, quem mais tem dúvidas aí? Queria perguntar mais alguma coisa aí, a gente caminhando para o final aqui. Mas mais alguma coisa vocês queriam perguntar para o Jason?
Como em inglês, comida?
Comida, como é que fala em inglês? Como é que fala food? Como é que fala? Eu já ia Tá vendo? O cérebro da gente dá umas bugadas, velho.
How do you say comida in English?
Yeah.
Food.
Yeah.
Food. Very good. Quem mais?
Namorou com alguma brasileira, Jason?
Já quase casei com uma.
Olha, da Bahia? Não.
Não, era daí.
Aluna minha.
Mineira?
Era.
Então você comeu muito pão de queijo?
Nossa, que susto, Ivone.
Feijão tropeiro e...
Ô, Bruno, eu sou doida, mas nem tanto, viu?
E frango à molho pardo.
Na fama, né? Porque de quietinho não tem nada, né?
Os
É o
mineiros
do
não.
Bruno, é o Bruno.
Mineiro é tudo quietinho, gente. Aí, mas esse cara falou assim, comeu muito pão de queijo e frango ao molho pardo. Muito bom, muito bom. Ai, ai, ai. O que mais, moçada? Mais uma ou duas perguntas aí para a gente finalizar? Não? Galera, foi
Quanto
top
tempo você
demais.
levou para aprender o português, Jason?
Eu fiz um cursinho, na verdade, um cursinho bem amador, por quase 3 meses. Daí, eles mandaram a gente para o Brasil e ficamos 3 meses direto lá, só conversando em português. Mas, assim, as famílias que hospedaram a gente, na época, só queriam conversar em inglês. Então, a gente tinha essa luta, né? Quem ia falar inglês, quem ia falar português. Tinha uma pessoa querendo né, conversar em inglês e eu querendo conversar em português. Mas, para aprender, assim, assim, para falar com fluência, acho que 3 meses, mas assim, a imersão é a chave. A imersão é a chave. Então, você tem que...
mesmo, assim.
Mas
E você
assim, todo dia...
Você achou o idioma muito difícil? Porque, por exemplo, eu acho o inglês difícil, mas também eu penso que pelos países que eu morei, eu não tenho o inglês como a necessidade. Então, por isso eu acho um pouco mais difícil, porque aqui eu não tenho com quem conversar. Assim, o inglês do dia a dia. Meus filhos falam, mas é o ditado, né? Não quer falar com a gente.
Eu vou passar uma dica que me ajudou muito. É dormir escutando um diálogo. Como fala? Diálogo ou diálogo? Esqueci.
Diálogo.
Diálogo, né? Diálogo. Diálogo em inglês. Assim você aprende, seu cérebro vai acostumando, né, a ouvir a língua. E você vai aprendendo também, subliminalmente. Isso me ajudou muito.
Legal, bacana.
E precisa ter muita repetição, moçada. Eu sempre dou um exemplo aqui, ó. Galera que está aqui está muito focada no curso, de um modo geral. E assim, agora tem uma pessoa aqui que, cara, que normalmente as aulas ao vivo nossa, normalmente só assiste o replay dela quem não vê a aula. Tem um cara aqui que ele vem na aula e ele assiste a aula de novo, ao vivo. Ele faz essa plataforma e assiste de novo, que é o Brunão. Cara, então, assim, eu acho isso sensacional. Eu sei que todo mundo tem a vida corrida e tal, mas, assim, só dando um exemplo que, assim, cara, exposição à língua, exposição. Aquilo que talvez você não entendeu, numa segunda vez você vai entender. Então, assim, por exemplo, para a turma do Bruno, da Cris, do Enzo, o para casa da semana, vocês não vão assistir a aula da plataforma. Eu vou, amanhã, durante o dia, produzir algumas atividades sobre o replay dessa aula aqui. Então, a gente vai estar voltando nisso aqui, entende? Então, assim, é uma ótima dica aí para vocês. Entendeu?
Okay.
Isso de assistir a aulas sempre me ajudou muito mesmo. Tem as aulinhas que a gente faz, né, que já estão gravadas lá, mas a aula ao vivo eu acho ela diferente. Então, assim, eu sempre gosto de assistir mesmo.
Que é uma coisa que você não sabe muito o que vai estar por vir, né? Tipo assim, te pega de surpresa, entre aspas, embora seja aquele conteúdo que você estudou na plataforma ao longo da semana, mas é uma coisa que você, tipo assim, totalmente sem padrão, né, digamos assim.
Yes.
Isso aí. Galera.
E outra coisa é ler, você tem que ativar todos os sensos. E eu quero dizer com isso você tem que ler, tem que falar, e tem que ouvir, e tem que escrever todo dia. Uma coisa nova, uma coisa antiga. Mas todo dia você tem que fazer isso. Assim você aprende mais, entendeu? Porque você está usando mais, assim, quase todos os seus...
a gente chama de habilidades, são skills, habilidades.
As suas habilidades.
Leitura,
e
fala,
o que me ajudou
escrita.
também era assistir filmes em inglês com legenda em português e vice-versa. E eu ia anotando, né, as traduções.
Legal, bacana. Obrigado pela dica.
Um caderno desse tamanho dessa grossura só de filmes e traduzidos.
Caramba.
Ô, Cris, eu vi que você mandou mensagem. A gente já está encerrando também. Não esquece de bater a foto lá, me marcar lá, posta lá, todo mundo.
Sorry, não, é porque eu queria agradecer o Jason, que eu estou precisando sair.
Eu também já estou encerrando, mas pode ir lá, é isso aí.
Não tem problema, obrigado por ter participado.
Moçada, eu queria agradecer mais uma vez a presença de todos e, obviamente, em especial aqui o Jason, mais uma vez, o cara estava chegando de viagem, voo atrasado, enfim, ele tem um filho pequeno também, né, se comprometeu a estar aqui, disponibilizar esse tempo aqui com a gente, é sempre, cara, foi assim, muito enriquecedor, tenho certeza, aqui para a galera toda, então agradecer de coração mais uma vez aí, irmão, saudades, e em breve aí, se Deus quiser, a gente poder se encontrar aí novamente. Beleza?
Beleza.
So, guys,
all right.
Thank you very, very much. I hope you guys liked it. Olha lá, o Brunão tá mostrando o quê? O Jason?
Ah, saiu, deixa
eu cheguei a ver, era uma foto do Jason from the movie. Jason. O Jason, falar nisso, só rapidão. Cara, eu acho que o André é da Bahia, que tá aqui, se não me engane. Tem mais alguém da Bahia aqui? Acho que a Mônica é da Bahia. Tem um meme aqui, cara, que eu acho sensacional. Vê se você vai pegar a referência, Jason. Tem como se fosse assim, em um cartoon, né? Tipo assim, o Jason dentro de uma casa, assim, procurando, tipo assim, para matar lá a pessoa. Só que é tipo assim, como achar um baiano, entendeu? Aí o baiano tá lá escondidinho assim e tal. Aí o Jason dentro da casa, nos cômodos. Aí ele vai e fala assim, ó. Eu falei faraó. Aí o baiano responde de jeito. Ê, faraó. Tem uma música aqui muito famosa que o baiano não aguenta não cantar. Aí vai lá e descobre.
Travou.
Ô, Bruno, cortou na hora que você ia falar do baiano aí.
Cortou. Até onde vocês chegaram a ouvir?
Como achar
um baiano.
Como achar. Aí o Jason estava lá, aí o baiano.
O Jason lá com a máscara e tal, dentro da casa, olhando todos os cômodos, e o baiano bem escondidinho lá no cômodo. Aí o Jason vai e tipo, dá uma deixa, vai lá e fala assim, eu falei faraó. Aí o baiano não aguenta, ele vai cantar. Ê, faraó. Ele vai responder.
Você vai ter que mandar pra gente.
Rosinha.
Cortou de novo.
Não tá certo, não.
Falei, faraó.
A Cris pegou a referência. Depois eu mando lá nos grupos. Eu vou mandar o trechinho lá, aqui editado, e vou mandar para vocês lá no grupo.
É sobre a música?
É, sobre a música. Beleza? Galera,
beleza.
Mais uma vez. Aqui,
professor, se o Jason tiver um Instagram para a gente seguir também. Boa noite, gente.
Eu mando lá no grupo lá. Se ele me autorizar, eu mando lá no grupo lá para você seguir.
Não, pode mandar sim.
Então, beleza. Ô, Cíntia, você tá no grupo qual? Dicas de inglês 5, 6, 7?
We can follow Jason.
Qual que é o número do seu grupo lá? Você sabe?
Agora eu não sei, só vendo lá. Que eu entrei ontem.
Você manda um olhar, comenta lá no grupo lá o que você achou da aula, que eu vou te achar lá e vou saber qual que é o grupo.
Tá, mas tá privado, só administrador pode comentar nesse grupo.
Vou abrir lá, vou abrir os grupos todos. Beleza? Galera, não esquece, estou esperando vocês me marcando lá.
Espera aí, vou mandar aqui meu Instagram. Aqui.
Show.
Quem tiver Instagram...
Não tá atualizado. Pessoal, só entro no Instagram só para olhar.
Show de bola. Galera, um abraço. Fique com Deus.
Obrigada. Boa noite.
Obrigada, até mais.
Nice to meet everybody.
Nice to meet you.
See ya.
Hope you all learned something.
For sure they did, man. For sure they did.